Dr. Moali, how can I help my wife squirt and experience orgasm? What are the best ways to make that happen? I'm Dr. Nazanin Moali, clinical psychologist, certified sex therapist, and host of the Sexology podcast. We are currently doing a series on answering your questions. So if you have a question for me, you can just record your audio or your voice at sexologypodcast.com or email it to us and we'll answer it right here. Let's dive into the question that one of you guys sent. Dr. Moali, how can I help my wife squirt and experience orgasm? What are the best ways to make that happen? First of all, congratulations. You're interested in helping your partner to experience orgasm. Selfishness during sex is unfortunately very common, and I hear it all the time from my clients in my private practice. So the fact that you want to make sure your partner experiences an orgasm, it's a fantastic start. Let's talk about squirting for a minute. There are many women that squirt naturally and many women that they learn how to squirt. One misconception that some men have is that unless a woman squirt, they enjoy less if they only orgasm, or it says something about the quality of their orgasm. I have many of my clients in my practice that they have mind-blowing sexual experiences and they're not squirting and they don't want to squirt. So whether your partner does certain types of things with their body during sex, it doesn't necessarily mean anything about you or your masculinity or your ability. But if this is a joint interest, you are with someone that they're interested to learn how to ejaculate and you want to help them to reach that, there are a few things that you need to keep in mind. Number one, it's really important for female body to get aroused. And I'm not talking about 5-10 minutes of kissing here and there. On average, they would need somewhere around 25 to 30 minutes of stimulation. We have a checklist of my favorite foreplay activities that you can do that I curated after working with hundreds of people. So if you don't know what to do to help your partner experience that arousal, you can download that free checklist. So what you do is, with their consent, if they're interested, you're working on building the arousal. It could be through erotic massage, it could be oral sex, it could be using toys, different things. And when you notice that they're really aroused, what you need to do is usually use your hand. Majority of women that they learn to experience ejaculation, or this is something that they were not born with it, they experience it when their partner used their hand, the fingers. So you use your two fingers, you insert it inside the beginning of their vagina and you do this motion. All it takes is for them to be aroused. You're doing this in the same rhythm for a while and then boom, they might experience an ejaculation. If you have experimented with this and they haven't ejaculated, it could be related to what happens for them psychologically. Many women have shame around ejaculation. They fear of what if it's urine? What if my partner will judge me? So if that is the case, they can work with a sex therapist, or they can work on the limiting belief of, if I let go, my partner will think less of me. And then they can easily learn to squirt. This is a hobby that I say at times. It's a preference that some people can practice and learn, but it doesn't mean that they need to have this experience in order to enjoy sex. As I always say, they don't necessarily need to experience orgasm to enjoy sex. If that is something that they want, absolutely, as a loving partner, it's your duty to help them to get there. But sometimes women say, like, at times I don't care about reaching orgasm. Having sex is good enough for me. So if that is the case, that on its own can be beautiful and enjoyable. So again, if you're interested to learn how to build arousal, make sure you are downloading our free guideline of our favorite foreplay in the show notes. Thank you so much for watching.